All right. So,
Oh, question
yes.
two. When would the first like session be with everyone?
Um, so obviously we know what days. We know it's going to be a Sunday, and we know what time. The question is, we just need to find a Sunday that works. Um, you know, so
Haven't got that far
we
yet.
haven't got that far. I mean, it could probably be something in the next couple of weeks. A couple of weeks out. Uh, all right. So, um, I give all the players agency for their characters except for the one, which is this first thing of your character wants to join the Azure Light.
Okay.
So the Azure Light is a guild in the realm, and it's considered a very high, well-respected guild. Its members have good, like kind of like benefits.
I'm
So
trying to find a pin.
no problem.
I
Um,
need my notes already.
and so, oh, by the way, if you click on the upper right hand corner, there's a series of buttons. You'll see a little chat box button, and there's like two swords that are crossed.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look, there's an open book. There's like a book that's open. That's the
Yeah.
journal
A
page.
journal.
And then there should be some stuff in the journal page that is available. Some of them are related to the other game that I made a copy for, but there's one that says party journal and notes. And if you look, there's a journal in that folder. There's actually a journal section. So the idea in here is that uh, if you want, you can actually write things in the game. So I just added in a configure ownership, and then I'm going to go ahead and so yeah, so you should have ownership in that journal, and
Michi.
that allows you
No.
to um, edit things. So like, do you see? If you here, let me go and show this to you.
I'm on.
Boom. So that should pop up,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I see Dingus. I can't do anything with it though.
So if you click on it, if you hover over the name, you should see a pencil, kind of like a little icon with a
Mm-mm.
pencil. And if you click on that, that'll bring up an edit window.
I don't see a pencil. It's just the name.
Hmm. Okay. Let me write that down because I gotta make that. All right. Um, but let me see our guild. So let me share this. All right. So the Azure Light Guild believes that those who have a like heart and mind can join together and great things be accomplished. It's founded by this guy named Lord Franks Marshall. He's a knight and one of the only survivors of the Glorious Six that defeated an archlich. Um, and he's quite old. Um, Basically, though, it's like everybody respects this guild. It's got a lot of really nice benefits if you can make it in, but getting membership is pretty hard because it is pretty much an elite guild.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right. Um, let's see here. So I'm gonna activate another scene. All right. So as you approach the guild hall, you can see that it's got a very well maintained front area, lots of bushes, and there's two large doors. They are currently closed. There you go. So you can open the door,
I click.
and you
Oh,
should be able to drag your character like that to move her. Um, there you go. So as you enter in, you see a
oh, that's pretty cool. It highlights at the same time.
yeah, it shows you the vision. So as you come in, you see there's a fairly large gentleman. He's slightly older. He's got a beard, kind of a shaved hair on the sides, um, and he sees you and he's like, "Hmm, um, uh, welcome to the Azure Light Guild. I'm Colonel. Can I help you?" What would your character say?
I have a question out of context.
Yeah.
Can I click on these extra characters? Is there going to be like a little pop-up thing that I can see or no?
Probably not. If you have any questions, though,
Okay.
you can ask me.
Yeah. Hi. I'm just came in. I word from the bird is I can join
You can
the
attempt to
Azure Light
join.
Guild.
We are currently taking some applications. I just had um, this um, another gentleman, Brock, come in just a moment ago. Please follow me this way. Let's head to my office and let's go ahead and watch your head. We obviously are not prepared for someone who's as tall as you. Um, and he walks in there, and you see he goes into his office, uh, goes around this corner, and sits down. There we go. Mm.
Attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
Oh, yeah, you kind of have to go through the door. There you go. Well, please have a seat.
Sorry, banged my head.
Well, fair enough. Um, I will talk to the guild leader about maybe making the doors a bit bigger. So,
Thank you.
well, that is of course if you are accepted. So how did you happen to find uh your way here? So you did find a note that was
Mhm.
quite old, and actually it looks like it was probably dirty, like maybe it used to be hanging up,
Mhm.
saying, come join the Azure Light Guild, seeking new recruits.
My god had seeked retribution against a person who was speaking slander. What had happened was I disposed of him, and this crumpled piece of paper fell upon them, and I thought maybe it was her speaking to me. And I picked it up, and it was the Azure Light Guild form. So I thought maybe this is the path I need to go down.
Hmm. Interesting. What god do you happen to follow?
One second, let me go look at my repertoire.
So you can.
I forgot.
It's okay.
Let
So
me go
let's see
look.
if it's in your character sheet.
Yeah, I pulled up the D&D Beyond. I'm pretty
Um,
sure I put it in there.
don't see it in the biography. Did we talk about it in?
It was the goddess of death, or the like not Mab. Or where's the Discord
Here, I can.
thingy? I'll
I'll
find
hold
it
on.
in the
I'll
chat.
bring up the gods. Uh, there we go. So it should have popped up a little window showing you all the good gods. Did you do Morwen, the Soul Shepherd,
I want to say I
or was it?
did the Soul Shepherd. That sounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what page was I on? Oh, this. Uh, um, I swear I put it on my D&D Beyond thing.
Yeah, because I think we talked about it in that even though it didn't really kind of fit, there was also like the opposite of like those who were um oh gosh, what did we said? I know we had talked about this.
I did because I was like, well, I want to be like, I don't see
Like
it
the
in here.
retribution of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to say it was the Soul Shepherd because that sounds super familiar. Some Morwin.
Yeah, okay. Okay. We can go with that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Morwen. Okay.
Is that a he or a
It's a
she? I need to
she.
know this
It's
before.
a she.
Okay, she.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Uh,
So you say Morwen, right?
Morwin, her divine self, or the divine soul shepherd, Morwin.
Oh, okay, okay. So you help those peacefully pass.
Yes, unless they slander her name, in which that's not so peacefully passed.
Oh, I see. Are you okay? And you know, we can always use more paladins. So let us first. I'm gonna take you to our combat tester. His name is Sharman. Come follow me.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta close this. Uh, Sir, wait.
He's waiting.
This isn't ADA approved. Okay, cool.
All right.
What's going on with that? Go through the door. Damn. Oh shit.
All right. So at which point then he goes down the hall. You should be able to. There you go. Um, as uh, as he enters at this point, you go into a practice room, and you can see all along the walls. There's all sorts of swords and shields, several things laid out on tables, and there is a woman standing there talking to this satyr who's currently holding a shield and a short sword. At which point, then he turns to this. The satyr turns and says, "Chrono, or sorry, Krenal. I see you have another. What is going on today? We do not usually have so many possible recruits." Oh no, they keep finding these notes. But this one seemed to say that the note fell on a corpse that she had, well, somebody she had recently corpseified, and it might be a sign from her god. Oh, well, let us take a look. And at this point, then the satyr looks over and sees you, and just kind of like, well met. My name is Charmin. I will be assessing your combat abilities. And he starts kind of looking over your stance and kind of the armor that you're wearing, and and you can tell he's just like scanning you, and seeing that you have your shield and your long sword and your javelin, and you're wearing your chainmail.
Mm.
Okay, okay. So obviously a fighter. Well, I already grabbed the weapons I plan on using this time. Please, come over here, and okay. And at that point, then you see, he says, we will be doing this sparring, but please come at me as you would any other foe. Um, we have Alyssa there. She's going to take care of healing us afterwards. And do not worry about me. I'm much sturdier than I may look. At which point, then he brings his weapon up to bear and goes, "Ah!" Now, from what I understand, you didn't hear that because it
Cut off.
because it cuts off. But he screams, um, and he goes, "Oh, this I have a tick, and it seems to be quite active today, so you'll have to excuse me." Um, at which point, then he gets himself in the ready position, and starts combat. So if you right click your token, you're gonna see there's a two swords and a shield. I want you to go ahead and click that. Perfect. Now, if you look in the upper right hand corner, there's two swords. A little tab that shows two swords. And if you click that right there, you should see your character with a die roll. Here, I'll go and
Roll?
go ahead and click on the die. And I'm going to click on the die and just click normal when the little window pops up. So there's the satyr's roll, or Charmin's roll.
I don't see a normal.
Oh, did you click on the little? There's a die 20 on the little window.
Yeah.
Yeah. So click on that white die 20. Left click on it. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you're right. I see what you're. Hold on, I'm looking at your screen now. It should be the middle button. I don't know why it doesn't say normal. Can you? Okay.
I clicked the middle button.
Okay, that worked. I don't know why that didn't say normal. All right. So.
Oh, damn, bro. The fuck?
So you have a -1 because of your
My God
dexterity.
hates me.
Okay, so at that point, then I'll go ahead and say begin combat, and at this point now you can see there's a little. It shows that you're up next, and there's a little token spinning underneath. So at this point now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click your character, and I can right click it once I clicked it, and there's a little bullseye, and that will target your character, and you should see now a little like dot above your character's icon. And if you use your mouse wheel, you can zoom in. Okay, cool. So that shows I've targeted you. And with my character targeted, I can then go over to the little cheat sheet hotbar over on the upper left-hand side and select short sword. So I'm going to click that. And he rolls a 1. Okay. So, which is hilarious.
Yeah, Doodlebug?
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm in a game right now. Oh. Do you need something? No. You go ahead and do what you were doing. Okay. I'm checking on you. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry.
No problem. All right. So, this is the funny part. When Boys Town did hers, her first attack was also a natural 1. So it's almost like the game's like, hey, you should explain what happens with natural 1s happen. So that's a critical fumble, and
Oh yeah.
what I usually do is,
Make
sorry.
Oh, so what do you drop a sword?
So there's a chance. I don't know. It's not always a thing, but so if it's a ranged combat and a character rolls a natural one, um, and they're firing into a melee, like there's two people fighting, then there's a chance that you hit
Mhm.
one of the party members, one of your own party members. And I then make you do a confirmation check to say, do you exceed the AC of your party member? And if you roll really good, then yeah, you hit them. And oh, by the way, you did damage. Usually, what I do when it's a melee, though, is I say, okay, you need to confirm that you're able to hold on to the weapon. So in this case, Charmin was taken aback by your massive size and kind of slightly, had some difficulty. So when he went to swing the short sword, um, it kind of slipped a little bit. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw to see. Let's see here. Not proficiency, dexterity saving throw to see whether he's able to hold on to his weapon. All right. So he got a total of 16. That's enough. He holds on to his weapon, but he misses horribly. So that is his turn. All right. So now it's your turn. So what you'll need to do is select him. And like I said, you can either hold down Alt and click on his character, or you can right click his character and click the toggle target state. There you go. You got the little dot showing he's targeted. Fantastic.
Okay.
So now if you look in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see where it shows inventory. There's your longsword. You can go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
All right. Oh.
I get it.
Oh. Oh my God. Okay. So you rolled a 1 also.
We're slippery in here, huh?
Okay. So this is kind of nuts. There's a 1 in 400 chance of us both rolling 2 ones in a row. All right. So I need you to make a dexterity save yourself to see whether you hold on to it. So, if you look under that little, again, that bar of quick things, under attributes, there's a spot that says dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yep. If you click on that, it'll pop up a little window that says ability check or save throw. Go ahead and click save throw. So.
Hold on, the poop's still covering the screen.
I forgot about the poop emoji showing up for you.
The middle one.
Wow.
Bro.
How?
Fix your game, Bungie.
Oh my God. What is that? A 1 in 1200 chance? So it's 1 over 20 times 1 over 20. That's nuts. 3 ones in a row. Okay. Your weapon slides out of your hand and flies over here, landing on the ground. Okay.
That's the first time that's happened. I must have had some lotion on my hands. My bad.
All right. Go ahead and click the little. So if you go to the your little swords on the very top right hand corner, that little tab. Click on that, and then at the very bottom it should say end turn. All right. So at that point, then, you see the satyr is kind of like he looks confused because he just like almost messed up, and then you've had that whole thing happen. He just kind of closes his eyes, and we will just say that we were having a hard time, please. Go get your sword and let us continue. And he lets you walk over, grab your sword, come back.
Must have been the wind.
We're just going to start over and say, ah! That, no, this has never happened. Okay?
Hmm.
Um, at which point then he goes in for an attack. Which is much better. He hits AC 18, which is your armor class.
Hmm.
Let's see here. So you take 9 points of damage, and for some reason it's not subtracting that. I don't give me the not giving me
Oh,
the
there one.
chance to. Yeah, but I had to manually do it. Usually there's a spot to say apply damage. Okay. Oh, you know why? It's because I didn't have you selected. I don't think. Okay. Anyway, that's his turn, and now it's your turn. Let's try this again.
And do I have to equip my sword again?
No. You went over and grabbed it,
Okay.
came back to your position. No problem.
How do I roll my dice?
So again, it's a little bar in the upper left-hand corner. It should say inventory, and it should say longsword.
Oh. This is my dice roll?
Yeah, that should be your dice roll. So like,
Okay.
if you
I didn't know that was a dice roll. I thought it was just a equip.
is it not rolling your die?
It might be. I just clicked it a second ago. There it goes.
Okay. Boom. All right. So, your attack goes to hit him, and it does bounce off his armor. He deflects it with his shield. All right. So now if you go back to the combat screen, you can say end turn. Another thing you can do is if you want, you can actually pop out that combat screen. So the little two swords, if you right click it, it'll bring up a little window. And then in that case, you can kind of just drag that off to the side, and you don't have to keep switching back and forth. You can have the chat window open and the combat window open. All right. He swings his short sword again at you. Okay. He misses this time. And that is his turn. Now that I think about it, I think I actually missed you last time too. All right. I didn't get much sleep. I stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning watching one of my friends do her 24-hour stream. Ooh, there you go. You successfully land a blow, hitting him for. Where's the damage roll? Yeah, that. Okay, I don't know why that's going so slow.
Why does it say smite target?
Oh, because you have the. Oh, that's why. So as a paladin, you can use one of your spell slots to do smite damage. Go ahead and do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Say cast spell. Yep. There you go. Smite. All right. So let's see here. So smite ability. Hello. Okay, it didn't actually. Oh, there we go. Now it went through. All right. So, oh goodness gracious. So you hit him super hard. Doing.
My bad.
No. You smite him. So your hit. Not only did you hit him with your sword, but holy divine energy comes out of you and smashes into him. You see, he actually reels back, like kind of like not really a full step, but just kind of like back, and then like comes back forward again, shakes his head, and then grins widely. That was a good blow. At which point then, go ahead and hit end turn. He decides to come in low and see if he can't, hit you in the leg. At which point he misses, um, bouncing off your armor. It's your turn. Oh, nice solid hit. All right. So again, I think it might give you the option to smite again. You can decide whether you want to or not. You don't have to. But since you are trying to impress, okay. You could.
If I am trying to impress.
Yeah. I mean, beat the crap out of him.
I feel bad.
Don't feel
He
bad.
has the jumps. All right.
There we go.
Morwen, protect him.
All right. So, casting smite yet again, your holy divine energy uh makes its way into him, and where's the die roll? Kind of having a little bit of a lag issue. It's kind of crazy. But that is oh god. You drop him. Okay. He's not really dead, by the way. He takes the hit, it staggers him backwards, and he goes to one knee. And you can see he's got a fair amount of blood just kind of like pouring out of a wound right here between where his arm insert is, where there's a gap between his arm. You've like come around and cut him that way. At that point, then Alyssa walks.
Can I cast?
Oh, you can heal.
I was like, can I do little handy hands?
Yes, you can.
Some magic hands.
Hell yeah. So Alyssa starts to walk
fingers.
over, but before she gets much of a chance, so target him.
Oh, but he says he's dead.
He's not dead. It's just
okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and target him again. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna end the combat. And this will allow you to do whatever you want. Okay, so yeah, so if you can either alt click or you can right click and click the target state. Perfect. And then under your features, is it features?
No.
Yeah, it's features. Under features, there's lay on hands. Go ahead and click that. And then you can say,
Healing?
Yep. And I think it might actually give you how much you want to heal. There's a slider. Yep. Is that slider? Slider's not working.
It worked.
Oh, did it? Okay, fantastic. So there you go. All right. So you reach down and put your hand on him, and your God's power is channeled through you, and you see holy energy mend many of his wounds. As he then kind of looks up, and you see this big grin on his face, and he looks over to Krenel. I think this one will do very well. I'm much more impressed. We will just ignore our initial exchange, as it was both embarrassing. It was embarrassing to both of us. What is your name? I did not ask.
Nalvi.
Nalvi.
You could just call me Nalvi.
Nalvi, it is good to meet you. I look forward to.
Sorry about that.
No, no, it is okay. I should have asked. Um, and I look forward to possibly having you in the guild. At which point, then Krenel comes over. He's like, "No, okay. So if you follow me, I'll take you to where the other initiates are." And he begins to lead you out of the room. By the way, you also have the option to use your arrow keys on the keyboard, if that will make
Oh,
life if that'll make life
you
much
didn't even
easier.
say that.
So that might make life easier for you.
Well, it didn't work.
It didn't work
My arrow keys.
on the keyboard. They should have worked.
No.
Okay. That might be a setting thing. It looks a little laggy on your end. I wonder why.
Oh yeah, super slow.
That's so weird. Hmm.
Yeah, let me close a couple of these things.
I wonder if it's what browser are you using, if you don't mind?
Google Chrome.
Okay. Chrome should be a viable browser. All right. And as you walk in the room, you see there are several other people here that are apparently waiting. There's beds with chests, a bunch of miscellaneous things on the table. And at that point, we'll go and call that there. I'm going to stop recording.